What is good, everyone? Welcome back. I am KJ Majority. In the building, we got Tina, also known as Big Boss Tina, also known as a tired asshole.
Amen.
She told me I could say that, so all her goons don't come after me. All right, like she told me I should say that, so don't be showing up at my crib. All right. And then we got Soju, who I said last week I don't give a fuck about. So fuck Soju.
That's nuts.
She's also known as Boo. Cause all we say is Boo.
Oh my
tomato, tomato.
Damn, I didn't realize
I
I
will
got
not
canceled.
stand for the Soju slander, sir.
Right.
That's
what
why you
the
sitting.
fuck?
Anyway, we are Unhinged Unfiltered, also known as Chronic Masturbators Anonymous.
Well, now it's not anonymous anymore. Damn.
Why? Bro, I just came back and you.
Listen, Tina, don't act brand new. We know you got an arsenal in your nightstand. All right, let's not act brand new. Okay?
I actually do not, sir.
How many roses counts as an arsenal?
Soju over there got the
Wait,
whole rose
speaking
bush.
of Arsenal, real quick, I came across this picture on Twitter that spelled out Happy Women's Month with all types of dildos. And
Oh, I
shit.
did see that. I did see that. Yeah.
That's an
not-
arsenal right there.
I have not
Shorty had a
seen
legit
that.
vibrator gun. Like it looks like a
Yeah.
little Uzi with a dick attachment. I'm like, what are you doing to your coochie?
Like the massage gun, but instead of the little
No.
massage
Like, you know what a
ball?
Uzi? You know what a little like a Uzi look like? It looked
No.
like a well, look it up. It looked like an Uzi. Instead of the gun barrel, it's a dildo.
Dog.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's originally a massage gun. On the end of it is supposed to be a ball that like punches your muscles. They replaced the ball with the dick.
Mhm.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
girl! That thing goes fast too. Are you okay, Shotty?
Shorty over there like got her eyes rolled back into her skull. Like it's first of all, what you got going on with your life that you got a little Uzi?
Look, I've been seeing this ad on like for TikTok shop, and it is a rotating, vibrating shower head. Yeah, you know damn well what that's for,
That shit probably sold out immediately.
bro. It did. It did, because the way that I see like that ad like being screen recorded or stitched or whatever, and it's just women being like, I tried, it's gone, y'all bitches are mean, what are y'all buying it in triplicate? Come on, help a bitch out. Like, I just gotta have a long-term relationship, I need something. Like,
Oh boy.
I'm like, why am I getting this ad? Fuck y'all.
The algorithm said it know who you are, dog.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, we gonna hop right into the what the fuck of the week, and the what the fuck of this week is just the whole Love Is Blind season.
If anybody has not seen Love Is Blind, tune us out. We'll be back in like whatever minute mark. You know, like if you're not caught up, don't be here.
Oh yeah, we finna cut up.
Spoilers on
Yeah.
spoilers. on
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
spoilers.
Hold on, I have a sound. Hold on, if you give me 2 seconds, hold on, I got a sound.
Oh. Is that a pocha? That's adorable.
There you go. Spoiler alert.
That scared the crap out of me.
Listen, you gotta be ready. So you gotta get ready so you don't be ready. You know, you don't catch them slipping. I said that. I fucked that up. That's not the saying, but it's close enough. You know what I
You
mean?
gotta stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Nah, Tina, ain't nobody told you to correct my ass. You could with it, right?
Damn.
People knew what I meant.
But
So
what in the actual fuck?
how do y'all feel about the whole Clay AD situation?
I'm
Hearts
heartbroken.
broken.
I'm heartbroken.
this is one thing, okay? The moment niggas start speaking, you know it's a no.
Yeah.
Because
No.
why are you monologuing right now? I literally told you I do. You're supposed to say I do back. That's it, period. But no. He's like, I love you. No,
But
don't do this to me. I had no words. I was actually speechless. I was like this. I was like,
No, I
Like-
screamed.
bro.
I screamed because not only did 80 go first and like tearfully said I do, and the
Right.
the officiant is like, now Clay's like, now Shaddy.
baby, you already know I fucks with you. You feel me? But like I ain't really trying to do this whole marriage thing. You feel me? But you trying to
Nah.
get
Why are
your
you on this show?
If you trying to
Right.
get your boots knocked up, you feel me? I got you. Feel me? Trying to knock some
Nah.
boots.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've been rewatching the season with like Sirens people, and the way Wavy has been simping over AD, and I'm like, I don't
Bro,
even,
because she's fire.
and and the way he's like, 80, he's like 80. Clay ain't shit. And everybody in the Discord is like, Wavy, stop trying to break her and her man's up. You just trying to clap cheeks. And he's like, okay, and why you mad?
I ain't mad at it. Let me tell you something. That is a beautiful lady.
He's like, 80 stands for all day. She ain't gonna see sunlight for a minute.
That's nuts. That's actually crazy, bro. Golly.
Look, AD reminds me that I'm gay for real. You know, like I got a man at home, but you know, she reminds me. She's like, "Oh, Shuddy, you forgot. I'm here now." Like,
so I'm not gonna hold you. I saw it coming. I
was hoping for better because he
Me
really
too.
did seem like he was trying to work on himself.
Right.
Yes, but he every time we saw them together, he brought up the fact that like the man was scared.
Yeah.
Like he saw his dad cheat. He brought up the fact that like all these dudes he looked up to, they all cheated. Like he was scared that like monogamy isn't realistic, at least for him. And I think like he has a lot of trauma because his dad was taking him on his infidelity trips, and like that had to fuck up his psyche. You know what I'm saying? So
that's also the reason why the Clay and AD thing broke my heart. Not just the fact that AD is boo-hoo crying, talking about she's never good enough for any of these men and blaming herself about why he said no at the altar. That broke my heart. But it also broke my heart to watch that conversation between Clay's parents and his mom be on the verge of tears because she's like, look, I've forgiven you. We're divorced. But there's things I learned during this process that I didn't know before. She had no idea that Clay was on those trips with him.
Yeah.
She just knew about the cheating.
And he was young too, because he said he was like 7, 8. So like that has to mess up your head, bro. Like that ain't a normal thing for a child to have to experience. Well, and also, fuck his daddy, because his daddy be saying a whole bunch of nothing.
I mean, no, because his dad put a whole bunch of evil on him right before he went onto the altar. Because his dad is like, you know, like, you and me are so much alike. Like, it's like, I live vicariously through you. That's how much alike we are. And he said that to him right before he got onto the altar.
Yeah.
You know, and like Clay was already scared. He already is in the mindset that he could be better than his dad because people like, I've been seeing people be like, sis, he's been telling you who he is. And I'm like, I need y'all to understand that this man is traumatized, like so deep-seated traumatized from these cheating trips. And I'm sure that he thinks he's a lot like his father and why he doesn't think he can be
he
better.
said that like they're very similar. And like I'm pretty sure they are, but like just because your daddy cheat don't mean you gotta cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
No,
And it's very clear that he needs to go to therapy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that bothered me the most because, like, yes, he's traumatized. Yes, he's shouldering like a lot of guilt because he said he never told his mom about those cheating trips. Like,
Mhm.
he also never told her that his dad was cheating. You know, like he never told her any of it, and he harbors a lot of guilt. And
Probably feels like it's his fault.
yeah, he probably does feel like it's his fault, but it's the fact that he like sees the similarities between him and his dad, but he doesn't have the mentality to think that he can be better than him.
Because I think it also because like he looks up to his father. Because he said because when he describes his dad, he's like he literally says, "My dad's a cool guy. He's suave. He's a ladies' man." So like even though he recognized that what his dad did was wrong, he still thinks his dad is cool. So
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like in his mind, it's like, I want to be like my dad because, he's suave, he's successful, he's this, that, and the third. But I also don't want to cheat on my potential wife. But how do I do that if I'm him?
Right.
So
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I feel really bad for AD.
I feel the
Yeah.
worst for AD.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm sorry about it. Like, he broke up with her because he says he needs to work on himself, whatever, that's valid. But she also said she's gonna ride with you regardless. Like, if
Mm-hmm.
you want to go to therapy, I'm riding with you. If you don't want to go to therapy, like, well, you still got to work on yourself, but I'm gonna be riding with you. I'm gonna be riding with you regardless. And he
Bless you.
knew
Thank
that
you.
AD was gonna ride with him. Like, if
Yeah.
anybody was gonna ride with you to heal yourself and be your cheerleader, AD was gonna do it. She loved that man.
And I'm mad that everyone's calling AD a pick me
Right.
because she was boohoo crying and then kissing on him when he came back. I was like, y'all gotta understand, right? Like, she is going through so many emotions because she
Mm-hmm.
really thought he was gonna say yes, right?
Yeah.
And you also gotta remember too, like, they don't show us every interaction that these couples have. They show us little clips and then try to make, like a narrative out of it, right? So for all we know, like, yes, he mentioned it numerous times, but maybe he also mentioned the fact too that like he's in this thing, like he
Right.
loves her.
He wants to be
So
married. He could picture them like years from now, old and like with kids. Like, he even says that in one of the clips. Like, he says that when her beauty fades, like, she's gonna be my partner.
I don't,
Like,
but like here's my issue though, right? So when they're at the wedding and uh they have like the confessional with just Clay, he's like, "Oh, like, am I deeply in love with her? No. I don't understand her finances and all this other stuff." He sounded like a dickhead. Like, he sounded
yeah.
like an asshole.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he was just making up excuses for saying no. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I 100%, cuz I feel like if it wasn't for his dad popping up right before he got married, he would have said yes.
I do
Um,
too.
and I think like his dad saying a whole lot of nothing is what led to him like saying no. Um, but I feel for AD. I'm so mad people on the internet are calling her a pick me because how
I'm,
how is she a pick me?
right.
Like,
She even says that I'm not going to sit here and chase after a man. I'm not going to sit here and beg him to choose me.
Right.
yeah,
And
and she
she
told him
throws the
straight up.
wedding ring. I'm not going to hold you. She throws the engagement ring after she walked off the altar.
Oh, did she? I
Yeah.
didn't catch that.
It was like she was she like turned to her mom and it's like, let's go. And like, her mom gets her girls come get her, and she like walks off the altar. She tossed her ring.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I remember because after that like moment happened, I immediately messaged Tina and I'm like, power to AD for throwing that bitch's ring. But yeah, I can't believe that people are calling her a pick me, and I'm like, have y'all been watching the season? If anybody's a pick me, it's fucking Chelsea.
And Chelsea and Sarian. First of all, fuck Chelsea. I don't like Chelsea.
I don't like Chelsea either, but Jimmy is awful.
He's not shit
Jimmy.
at all.
Wait.
At all.
The thumb she was engaged to.
Wait, why are we beefing with Jimmy? What Jimmy do?
Are you kidding me? He gaslit her the entire season.
How?
What are you talking about, KJ?
What are you talking about? She gaslit him. What? Hold on. When did he
You
gaslight
thinking
her?
about the right couple?
Right.
You talking about Jimmy and Chelsea, right?
Chelsea, the one that said she looked like Megan Fox? Chelsea.
Yeah, she was one goddamn Megan Fox. I see that right.
It's in the eyes. It's in the eyes. But focus. Them.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
No,
KJ,
hold on. Y'all gotta explain this to me.
No,
Y'all gotta explain
you
this.
gotta you gotta explain this first because what's happening.
The reason why I feel like she was trying to gaslight him, right? So when they had that first argument about him not kissing her all day, something like that. And sorry, I just like chugged a whole bunch of ginger ale. I'm a little burpy. My bad. So she's like, "Oh, I feel like you don't like. I feel like when you say you love me, you don't mean it." And he was like, "What the fuck?"
Don't.
Bro, I don't know, son.
This is a
know.
prime example of how he gaslit her, okay? Because at the very end, when he like made her go through everything just to drop her, right? And she brought up like the situation about him, you know, fucking his friend.
His female best friend that he talks to more often than he talks to Chelsea.
That he's around with like almost every single day.
That part I understand. All right, go ahead.
So she was bringing up that situation or whatever. I forgot the premise of the conversation, what they were talking about. But she mentioned something and he was like, when did I do that? As if he never did it. Like, sir.
Yeah, no, she said that I don't feel like I can express my feelings to you because every time I do, you get upset. And he's like, when did I do that?
Every single interaction or disagreement they've ever had.
But hold on. Because so let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to the you don't really love me conversation, right? The first time she said it, right?
KJ, he has. Dude, I've been rewatching the season.
My piece.
No, dude, no, fuck you.
Hold
because
on.
he never says I love you first.
Okay.
Not once did he say I love you first.
Can I explain what I was gonna say? You keep cutting me off.
No, dude. Hell no. Give me one example when he says
I
love you first.
But you keep cutting me off, dog. How you expect me to explain if you keep talking over me? Oh my god. So
answer my question.
Oh my god. Yo, Soju, you gonna let me?
What was my question?
You asked. I'm still trying to explain like my side of things, and you're not letting me, dog. So is it cool if I explain now, or you'll just keep talking over me? All right, cool. So what I was trying to say before is that like when they had that original conversation where she said like, oh, like you don't love me or whatever, and he leaves, he comes back and he's like, oh, you know what, like if you feel like I don't love you, we should just end things, because if like I can't be with someone who says like, oh, I like if they don't believe in my love. She spins everything around and then like convinces him to stay. He was ready to leave in that first interaction, and she was like, nah, like she spun the whole thing. And then like when she brought up the whole bar scene originally, it was the fact that like he constantly goes out, but he doesn't go out often. Like he said himself, like I only go out like this. I haven't been out in like 3 months. I was gone for an hour and a half. Most of that time was me going from point A to point B. And I invited you to come with me. You said you were tired. And then it spun into this whole thing of like, he was with his female friends, which he wasn't. And then it spun into like, he only went there because Jess was there. He's like, Jess wasn't even there, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
So I will say, I get it now. Because like we said, they edit a lot of stuff out. So after the episodes aired, Jess actually went on to somebody's podcast. It starts with a V. I wish I remember. But she went on to a podcast defending Chelsea because he told both Jess and Chelsea in the pods that he doesn't go out. And she's like, anybody who lives in Charleston knows that the South End is the social scene. Like, it's all bars, like you're going out, like whatever. And he said that he lives on South End, and then she was like, to every girl there, that's a red flag. But he swore up and down that he's a homebody, he doesn't go out, blah blah blah. Apparently, during like that whole 2-week interaction with the two of them living together, Jimmy went out every single night.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah.
going off of what I saw in the show.
Yeah. So according to that, like, Jimmy went out every single night. And I'm guessing that the one time that he went out is the one time that Chelsea said no, because I'm sorry about it, Chelsea is crazily insecure.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there's any way in hell that she would let him go out bar hopping by himself. And obviously the one time that he did. But also at the start of that argument, he didn't even tell Chelsea he was going out. Like, that's how that argument started. She was like, as soon as they packed up like the filming for today, you took a shower and left. And if I didn't ask you where you were going, you wouldn't have told me. And then he says that he went out to go like make an appearance at his girlfriend's like birthday. That's like initially what he said in that argument. And then that argument went on to he's like I wasn't even hanging out with my female friends. I was there with my like 8 of my fraternity brothers. So who are you hanging out with? Because at the start of this argument, you said you were out with your 2 female best friends. So who are you there with? And then the whole Jess thing was a little weird. I will say that
came out of left field.
It did kind of come out of nowhere, but it also, I don't think Chelsea gaslit him. I think he got exactly what he wanted, which, because I'm sorry about it, he says multiple times throughout the entire season that as long as you love me, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a crazy statement. That's a crazy statement. And like when he like describes why he loves Chelsea, he says, I love that you love me. That's not a reason to love somebody. So
Yeah.
I feel like him threatening to leave and then Chelsea being like, no, wait, don't leave, is exactly what he wanted. I think he was bluffing. I think he just wanted his ego validated. And she fell for it because she's really insecure. Because, like, she was talking about breaking up with him. And then he's like, okay, yeah, fine. We should break up. You're right. And she's like, no, wait, no, I didn't really mean it. Like, girl, get some self-esteem and grow a fucking backbone.
But when she says, like, we should break up, like, it was after the whole, like, I don't believe you when you say I love you, right? And he was like, well, if you feel that way, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have been the same way. Like, if you keep telling me that you don't believe me when I say I love you, then like we shouldn't be together because obviously you don't trust me. Like, why are we gonna stay together if you don't trust me?
I mean, yeah.
So like, I just, I don't know. I like, now knowing the whole him going out every night, I can kind of understand where Chelsea was coming from with that. I wish they had put that in the show.
Yeah.
But like, based off of what I saw in the show, like,
it was one argument about him being out for an hour, and that is high key crazy.
Yeah, and then like, because first it was she didn't like the fact that he goes out all the time, and he's like, I don't go out all the time. Like, this is the first time I've been out in months. And then it was, well, you know, you went out with your female friends, and he was like, I mean, I was with my fraternity brothers, and they were there, but like I wasn't there just with them. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm interested to see how the reunion goes because I do kind of feel bad for the friend because now her business is out there.
I don't feel bad for that bitch.
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna assume that like there is no like maliciousness between her interaction, whatever. But I will say the one thing that gave me like kind of like the ick is when Jimmy kept like asking her to tell him if he has a problem with him hanging out with his friends, and she said yeah, And because he said that, like, if you have a problem with me, if you want me to take a step back, I'll take a step back. And then she's like, well, yeah, I want you to take a step back. And he was like, well, I'm not doing that. I was like,
Right.
sir,
Yeah.
Why would you
Yeah.
you
even
just hold on now. You just told Shorty that you would.
right.
Like that, and that entire thing, and after that whole argument, and then the next day when he was like, no, you crossed my boundaries, like I don't know if I can forgive you, and she's like wholeheartedly apologizing because she doesn't want to lose this man. I'm like, Shorty, you have nothing to apologize for. What you asked for was for him not to be out every single night and to spend less time with his female best friend that he's fucked, and he said no to both. And somehow you're sitting here apologizing for that argument. What? Like, and then when like they were breaking up, his two main reasons for breaking up was her saying at the like pool party that Amy and Johnny are the stronger couple, which, be for real.
Yeah, I didn't understand his gripe with that.
Because he's a narcissist.
Yeah.
If we don't present ourselves as the best couple here, what are we doing? You know? And also, he asked her not to say like the whole best friend, like, I fucked my best friend thing on camera. He's like, I asked you to keep that on, like off camera. Like, you know, like that was really important to me. You betrayed my trust. Da, 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 da. You don't want that on camera because you know how it looks.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
And
fair.
then as they're talking about that, and she's like, that was your deepest, darkest secret, for real. And he's like, yeah, thanks for throwing it in my face. He's like, now she's not going to be able to have like a proper like relationship with a man after this. And it's like, well, why are you guys talking more than he talks to his own fiance?
Mhm.
He cared more about his female best friend's feelings than Chelsea's, and he was supposed to marry her the next day.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was shocked that he picked Chelsea over Jess, and I was shocked that Chelsea picked Jimmy over Trevor.
I'm
because,
not.
Cause I mean, I don't know. Like from what I saw, and like I said, like they show clips. It seemed like Trevor and Chelsea had a deeper, stronger connection than she and Jimmy did, and then it kind of seemed like Jimmy and Jimmy and Jess had a strong connection. I think honestly, what it was the fact that like Jess didn't like not fall for it, but like wouldn't take his shit, whereas Chelsea did, and I think that's what was like. Oh no.
So I say I'm not surprised because Jimmy said in an interview, like in the little like cameo thing after breaking up with Jess, that he wants to have kids. He wants to have his kids.
Did I miss that?
Yeah, like that was his main reason for breaking up with Jess. Like he didn't want to be stepdaddy to her 10-year-old daughter, which is valid.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't want to be like to step up and be a father figure in a child's life, absolutely. But just tell her that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why he just tiptoed around it being like, "Oh, well, I don't know. I just like Chelsea more." Which could have also been true. You know, like that's also like a reason, but I've like just tell her you don't want to be stepdaddy to her kid. That's a valid ass excuse, you know? Like that's a valid reason not to be with somebody. But I'm also not surprised that Chelsea didn't choose Trevor. And Trevor ate her the fuck up in the pods. Trevor ate her the fuck up in the pods. And he was right. Because you're really going to pick the guy that's been juggling you and another girl this entire time over the guy that's been 100% about you since day one. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when she picked Jimmy, I was shocked. Because I was like, for what? And my girlfriend, she has a theory. I kind of think she's right. I think so Tara said that, like, it could be one or two things. It could be the fact that, like, she won over Jess, and Jess
That's
is
what
like more like conventionally attractive than she is, and it's just kind of like, yeah, like I won the prize, I'm going to keep him. Or it could kind of blah, 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 blah. It can kind of be like, what is it called? Is it called necking? Is that what it's called? Where like because he was like flip-floppy, but because now he's like, oh no, I definitely love you now. She's like, oh my god, my heart, yeah. Because like I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of agree with Trevor where like if he went first and said, hey, I want you to marry me, she would have said yes.
I mean, she also kind of said like she didn't explicitly say yes or no. She just stayed quiet when he asked her that question. Which I'm sorry, that silence was loud. But I like 1000%. I think the only reason she picked Jimmy over Trevor is because she was in competition with a girl that's prettier than her, and she won. You know.
But did she though?
She didn't.
Did she win?
They could have had thumb children together.
Also, like, I was like, maybe I'm too straight because I don't get why these two ladies is like not beefing but still trying to get with this man after they saw him. Because like I assume when Jess saw him, she's like, I'm okay, I'm good. But she was like, nah, he's kind of fine. I'm like, huh? What? Jimmy? Is it?
Yeah.
Are these working? Jimmy?
Nah, because there were times where like, you know, the girls would be talking about their sex life, which I'll get to Johnny and Amy because Johnny's trifling. But she was like, it's like this. Like she shows two hands holding that thing. And I'm like, maybe he is slanging dick because I don't know. Jessica said that every ex of Jimmy's looked just like her. And I'm like, how is he pulling tens?
That makes sense to me though, because like when I saw him interact with Jess, I was like, okay, he kind of has a little like bit of charm to him. You feel me? And I feel like he could probably bust a couple of jokes. Huh?
We didn't see that with Chelsea.
Oh no, not whatsoever. But also like my man. Also, I think one of the reasons why he picked Chelsea was because he was expecting Megan Fox.
Oh yeah,
and I think Megan Fox looks more aligned with his exes than Chelsea does. Because literally what he said was like, "Yo, Chelsea lied about her looks. She don't look like no damn Megan Fox." Literally, that's what he said. So I thought like the physical attraction was going to be a problem for him, but apparently not.
Yo, first, also, real quick about the Megan Fox thing. Have you guys seen the internet trolling her, bro? Dude, I saw somebody that was like, yeah, Chelsea looks like Megan Fox. Y'all are tripping. And I'm like, okay, bro. And they're like, yeah, if you like Photoshop Megan Fox's face onto Jay Leno, she looks just like her. And I'm like, y'all are going to hell.
Yeah. But I mean...
Just different facial features.
I mean, okay, if you say that you look like a celebrity, I'm assuming that you mean facial structure too, Kayla. I'm sorry.
No, but she literally said that like people have told her that, but she does not agree with it. So that's his fault for even thinking that she looked like Megan Fox, because she herself said, I don't see it though. Like
that's
on him.
That is true. She did say that she's like only in the similarities of dark hair and blue, like
in the eyes.
Yeah.
Because when Tierra and I looked it up, we saw there's one picture in particular where I could kind of see it between the two of them.
You can see it from like certain angles and stuff, and I think it's literally just in here.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. She went on to an interview defending herself, and she's like, come on, like I have a long face. Megan Fox has a long face. And I'm like, Megan Fox has a long face. Like you, I don't know, are built crazy. I don't know, bro. Like Megan Fox does not have a long face. Don't do her like that.
She does, but it's because she also has like very like distinctive cheekbones. You know, like because I will give it to Chelsea. Both of their faces are long. Like, if you look at Megan Fox, like really look at her, she does have a long face, but she also has like a lot of like aesthetically pleasing facial features.
I was about to say, I think her facial features, like her like eyes, nose, and mouth, take up more, I don't know, space on her face than like Chelsea's does. Because I'm not gonna hold you, Chelsea's forehead is like a 7 head. You know, like
Jesus Christ.
Like But you know what I'm saying though? Like compared to Megan Fox, like I think Megan Fox's features take up more of her face because I never personally thought she had a long face.
So I did see that little like interview that Chelsea said, and I can see it. I sent you a meme a couple of days ago. It said if you take
Yeah.
Megan Fox's face
Yeah.
and put it on J Lo, she
Yeah.
looks like Shorty. So like I don't know. After hearing the whole like Jimmy was out in the clubs every day, I kind of have less of a like fuck you vibe to Chelsea. It was just like for me, it was like the constant spinning of the argument where it was like, oh, I don't like the fact that you go out all the time, and it's like, oh, you are with your female friends. Nah, actually, you were with Jess, and he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Jess wasn't even there.
Yeah, Jess was a weird right field thing. Like, but anyway, I'm happy for Jamie and Jamie. Johnny, too many J names this season.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny and Amy. I'm happy
Yeah,
for them.
I also said this to Tiara, like we saw the least about them, and it's probably because like they had nothing to work with. They're just probably like they're happy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no drama. They're just happy.
It was probably just a whole bunch of forking.
Yeah, there's no way they wasn't fucking because
no.
I want to say it was like after like the first night or the second night, she was like, oh yeah, the physical connection 11 out of 10. So I'm like, so if y'all ain't fucking,
it was the second night.
I'm like, if y'all not fucking, how's the physical connection 11 out of 10? What are you talking about?
We've done everything else.
Oh, I guess he Captain Munch for real. Maybe.
Nah, but I don't know. At his big age of 27, and he's like, nah, you're getting on birth control or we're just not having sex. And I'm like, sir, put on a condom.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I was very like, I don't understand. Like condoms exist. Like, are you like? I was like, maybe he's like allergic to latex or something. But like, nah, he was just so scared to get her pregnant, even with a condom on. Yeah. I was like, but sir, like, if you that scared of pregnancy, you should still be fucking her with a condom, even if she is on the pill.
Nah, he literally said, he's like, oh, I can't believe she's not on the pill. Every like girl I've dated before has been on the pill, so I've just never had to worry about birth control. And I'm like, sir, at your big age of 27 years old, you telling me you've only ever shot up the club? Every damn day we shooting at the club. He's like, if I'm not spraying up them walls, I don't want it. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, as a man, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. It's no better feeling.
Yeah, but
leaving it in. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, KJ, but are you telling me you put on a condom?
Nah, no, he wilding for that. He wilding for that. He's wilding because one, like, I don't know what his sexual history is. You feel me? Well, people could lie, right? So like if you shooting up the club with no guarantees, oh, you was a brave man. You was a dumb man, but you was a brave man.
No, because he really said either you get on birth control or we ain't fucking.
Which is not like I was like, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I really thought that was gonna be a bigger deal than it was this season.
It should have been.
But like really AD said it best. She was like, "There ain't no way they not fucking." Like she can tell me whatever she want, but they fucking. They is fucking.
Like, and it's like, sir, but no, it was really the statement of being like, oh, well, all of my previous like girlfriends were on birth control, so I've never had to worry about birth control whatsoever. And I'm like,
and you know, I'll give him kudos because he did look up how to get snipped, and it is a lot easier compared to a woman getting her tubes tied, but like you can't just reverse it. Like I mean, you can reverse it, but the likelihood of you producing swimmers is still pretty low. So like that's why like a lot of doctors won't do it on dudes who are in their early 20s.
Yeah, I was about to say, even with him being 27, Dante brought this up when me and Santa were talking about it. He's like, he's probably even too young to get a vasectomy. He's like, doctors around here won't do it unless you're like 30 minimum.
Yeah, because I know like I read either I saw it on TikTok or Twitter or something. This guy, he had to like go out of state to get it done because like no one in his state would take him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I really don't want kids. Like,
Yeah.
I will never change my mind about this. I've never wanted kids. Worst case scenario, I'll adopt, but like I snip them, cut them off.
Right. I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you during that conversation. He pissed me off because he's like, oh, I didn't know what his vasectomy was for real. I didn't know what I was agreeing to. I was like, sir.
My man thought it was just gonna be like a little clamp.
Right.
And then, you know, he'd be cool and they could just unclamp him. Like, nah, dog. They snip snap. You feel me?
But also he said he looked into the male like birth control pill that is in development, and he's like, have you seen the side effects with that? And I'm like, be so fucking for real. Be so fucking for real. Have you seen the side effects for the male birth control pill? I'm like, bruh,
Welcome to being a woman, bro.
right? Like,
Yeah.
have you seen the
Also, they
novel?
discontinued it.
I thought it was in human trials.
No, I think they discontinued it because the side effects were too severe or something like that.
I'm screaming. One of the side effects.
What's severe?
Right. One of the side effects for female birth control is death.
Bro.
But like, y'all can survive that though. Come on now.
Right.
Like,
Y'all are built for it, for real.
it was literally like, they're like, you know, it's like, can mess with your hormones, can mess with your weight gain, can possibly give you a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot that can just kill you, you know, like small things.
But you're good.
Right. It's like,
what's the problem?
All for the sake of safety, you know.
Actually,
like,
KJ, I do actually remember them putting out an article saying that they were discontinuing it because men were saying that they were just having too crazy of mood swings.
Yeah. One dude.
Get
like,
the fuck out of my face,
like,
bro. Welcome
depressed.
to my life.
Possible infertility for the rest of your life, and not just while you're taking. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. If you're like, you know, it's just he's like, have you seen the side effects? And I'm like, Johnny, if you don't get the
Like,
fuck
no,
off,
enlighten me.
like, bro, if you don't put on a fucking condom,
something, bro. Like,
no, dude,
something.
he said I ain't pulling out for shit. I'm spraying up them walls.
He's
okay?
like, I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving it in. Okay.
I'm screaming.
She gotta physically pull it out if you want me to pull out.
That would be nuts. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, if one of my homeboys told me that a shorty pulled it out, dog. I don't know if that's a red flag or a green flag, to be honest with you. That might be a beige flag.
A beige flag.
But I feel like there's not really any other couple. Well,
Yes,
I mean,
there is.
like,
Brittany and
I felt so bad.
boy
for
trapped
her.
in the closet.
See, why is everybody saying he gay?
Whoa, what do you mean?
I mean, I could kind of see how the way he talks.
I don't.
I don't know. He just kind of seemed a little, you know, like, I don't know, like his mannerisms, the way he talked, it just kind of gave that man like dudes. Because I thought I was tripping, so I asked my girlfriend, I was like, "Hey, am I wrong?" She's like, "No. This is open the door. Come on out. You feel me?"
See, I didn't get that from him.
Me either.
I mean, I like, after seeing it and then rewatching the season and seeing how he like talked, I was like, okay, I can see it in the way that he speaks, but not really in the way that he dresses.
No, I didn't say anything about how he dresses. I just said like his mannerism and his speech.
Maybe he's bi. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you in the promo pictures of like the season. He was like wearing a velvet suit, and I was like, okay.
What's wrong with the velvet suit?
But I mean, I feel like you could just be very fashionable if you're out here wearing a
yeah.
velvet suit. I don't know.
Yeah, I like me a good velvet suit now.
Maybe I just don't like the material of velvet.
Yeah, I was about to say it couldn't be me, but
I was about to say it looks good.
It looks nice.
It
yeah,
feels awful to my skin.
yeah. I think I own like one dress that's velvet, and I like it. But yeah,
Nah, but also I felt so bad for what was dude's name for real. I did feel bad for Brittany though, because like
I forgot his name. Damn.
the way how he ended it, because she was just asking for more affection. He was like, you know what? Honestly, we even gotta do this for real.
I
Like,
honestly, I was not on her side with that because she's like, I don't feel that crave, that passion, that desire from you. And I'm like, Shawty, you asked me to wait until marriage. I'm not going to be kissing up and touching on you because I am not liable for my actions.
nah,
Okay.
that's I think how she worded it was weird, but I think what she meant was that like yes, I want to wait till marriage, but I still want to like,
Feel some type
have
of like
Some type of I
some
know
oomph.
attraction.
I
or
get that,
something.
but
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I would have done exactly the same thing. Of like, if you tell me you
Right.
want to wait until marriage, I'm not going to be touching up on you like that because I am not liable for me. And when you break your vow to the Lord, don't blame me. You knew what you were doing.
Right. But then
Like,
also he was just trying to be respectful. He probably didn't understand like how far he could take things on her end. Cause I feel like it was like kind of miscommunication. I don't know if they like fully like
was.
talked about
Yeah.
like
because anytime she was like,
about
hey,
that.
I want a little bit more, he's like, she's like, you can touch me. And he's like, yeah, like goes in for the Christian side hug type shit. Like she never explicitly said anything. She's like, we've never even made out. And I'm like, bitch, you want to make out? I'm about to be rock solid. What are you talking about? Because I'm not gonna hold you. Brittany was cute. She was probably one of the
was.
prettiest.
Brittany had it
girls.
going on. You feel
Brittany
me?
had
did.
titties too. When she showed up at the pool party and she had the V all the way to her belly button, I was like, ma'am, you wanted to honor what to the Lord? Because I'm about to be up in them titties.
But you know something too that's someone brought up on TikTok that everyone kept like talking about AD's body, whether it be positive or negative. No one talked about Brittany's body like at
Yeah.
all. And Brittany was
She
also
had a
stacked.
body. She
Yeah,
had a
Brittany did
body.
have body.
Yeah, like not as stacked as AD, but like yo, she was
But
stacked.
she's still yeah.
Like she had crazy titties. Like she was looking good at that pool party. And she's over here like, why don't we make out? I'm like, girl, you ain't got no clothes on. Your titties all the way out. You want me to stick my tongue in your mouth? I'm about to stick my thing somewhere else. Like, get away from me. You ain't touching nothing. You gonna have to apologize to the Lord for me. I ain't touching you, okay? Like, I would not have been touching her, bro, because you gonna blame me, and that's between you and the Lord. You knew what you was doing.
But I also feel like he kind of pulled back a little bit after his combo with AD. I think that's also what made him feel kind of awkward because he said it was like this is his first time ever dating a white woman.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's the same for her. I think she's, from what it sounds like, either she only dates black dudes or she's dated quite a few.
She actually says that in like one of their conversations, like after they, like on the honeymoon, because he's like, this is my first time dating a white woman. And by the way, did you know that people were saying AD was getting in their business and she shouldn't have had that conversation with Kenneth? And I was like,
Kenneth! Thank you, Soju, because that was bothering me.
I mean, I don't think AD had any malicious intent by being like, hey, you do realize that she's like
that's a normal conversation amongst
this is your reality.
Like it's like she is gonna have to raise black children. Do you think she's ready for that?
Like,
because there's a lot of white women that,
and I'm not shocked because the one thing they got, it sure is a fuck ton of audacity. Like, so if one of my homies, right, like if my boy David were coming with a white lady, I'm gonna have that same convo. Like, hey man, listen, shout out to you. She seems real cool. I got no problem with Becky. You feel me? But Becky's white. There's a chance that you might get this shorty knocked up. Like, is she prepared to raise black kids? Because not all mixed kids come out looking like Drake. Okay, some of them come out looking like me. So like you gotta have that convo with her. And I think the way how Brittany responded, like, it sounded cool to me.
Yeah.
Like it sounded like she was like, listen, I understand. I know I'm gonna have to learn a lot, and there's gonna be stuff that like I'm not gonna know until it comes up, but I'm willing to learn. And also like it wasn't like AD was like, oh, you need to leave her for a black queen. She was just like, hey, have you had like a real talk with her? Because that's valid.
Yeah, it was valid, and I thought people were tripping for being like, "Why is AD asserting herself? She's trying to steal everybody's man." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, she don't want that man. You know how obsessed she was with Clay.
That was the thing I didn't understand. Like, so many people were accusing AD of like trying to flirt with people's mans and shit, and I was like, who did she flirt with besides
Right.
Clay?
Right, but Brittany did say that like Kenneth was not the first black man she's been with. She said she's dated quite a few.
Yeah, she said that. I just wasn't sure if like she's only dated black dudes, which to me is kind of a red flag. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It.
I'm not gonna hold you. It definitely seemed like she only dated black men.
But like, I'm not gonna hold you though. Like, she seemed like I wouldn't say she was like deep in the culture, but she knew enough to like navigate herself in a what I would say is a correct way.
Yeah.
And like I feel like she really loved Kenneth. And I don't know if like he took it as like, oh, you not really attracted to me, say less, I'm out.
I mean, that's what it seemed like he took it as, is that she said that she wasn't physically attracted to him and she doesn't feel like they have that connection. He's like, for you, yeah, I'm physically attracted to you.
Yeah, because I think what it was because she used the word crave, and I think that was the wrong word to use. Because I got what she meant. Like, to me, what she meant was like, oh, like I want us to still have like passion, you know, like we don't got to be, you know, fuck it, whatever. But I still want like oomph, you know.
Yeah.
But
just slip it in the back door. We use the Christian hole.
Okay, all right.
My coochie's for the Lord.
My coochie's for the Lord.
Back doors for sinning.
Like, oh my god, you gave me a flashback of high school. This fucking, I'll never forget. This girl tried to convince me that like you still a virgin if you take it up the ass, and I was like, I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, no, I had a girl tell me that too in high school, and I'm like, that's not true.
Like,
and she's like, yes, it is.
I was like, you know what? Like, if you like it, I love it.
But yeah, like I do understand what you're saying, KJ. I do think that is what she meant, that she still wanted some kind of passion in the relationship, even though they weren't having sex, and he took it as she isn't physically attracted to him.
But also his whole argument of like, oh, I try to kiss upon you and you weren't feeling it. Dog, it's 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, no, he was tripping for that. Because why did you turn on all the lights to be kissing up on me?
Yeah. Well, I guess he wanted the lights on so he wouldn't get tempted by the devil. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kissing up on you in the dark and you that thick. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you. we finna repent in the morning.
There wasn't enough pillows in this pillow barrier you built in the bed. Okay, I'm harder than a rock, brother. Like, goddamn.
Because I did see a TikTok of like Brittany saying like it was like an audio. And then Kenneth came out and they're like, oh, see the reunion on Wednesday at whatever time it comes on. Ooh. So I'm very excited to see what because if they got back together, I would be so happy. Because I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
For me, my number one before like the honeymoon and all that stuff was Kenneth and Brittany. I love
They
them.
seemed the most healthy.
Yeah. They were strong about their faith. She loved the fact that he was like community driven, and like when he asked her like, listen, like, you know, do you have a problem with dating black people because I am black? And she was like, no, like I'm okay with it. Like, yeah, people are gonna look at us and people are gonna say certain things, but like as long as you got me and I got you, that's all that really matters. And I was like, I like that.
Yeah, they definitely were like the most healthy. They were also like the most realistic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We are an hour in. If we want to move to the Unhinged Battle Royale.
I'm debating if I want to save the update for next week just because like we're so deep into time.
We'll see where we're at.
I think I'll just save it for next week, honestly.
Okay.
So yeah, there's an update on one of our Reddit posts from 2 weeks ago.
No, it's from last week because Tina wasn't here to hear your Reddit story.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there's an update from last week's from my Reddit post from last week, but we'll save that for next week just because we're already an hour in and we still got 2 more segments. So, who wants to go first? Oh, hold on. I always forget. My bad. me. It's time for the Unhinged Battle Royale. I said the Unhinged Battle Royale. Battle Royale.
You good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
We got a little too explosive.
Right. Mine is short.
I think all of ours are short.
Short.
Well, mine's medium.
All right. So I say we do short, medium, or short.
Okay, I'll go first then.
Say less.
Yeah. Bro, I'm just thinking about yours. I'm gonna throw up. I also feel like I don't know what yours is yet, Soju, but I have it in my head that KJ already gonna win.
I mean, look, his title is crazy. So if KJ wins, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Yeah. Okay. Mine is from r/Today I Fucked Up. And the title is Today I Fucked Up by Accidentally Lusting Over a Picture of My Aunt.
No. Hold on. Time out. Y'all think I'm finna win? We got that? Bro.
Look, I didn't know who Shotty was in the picture. She was hella thick. Come on.
Bro. He says, I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, mindlessly double tapping on photos as I went. I came across a picture of a stunning woman in a bikini posing on a beach. Great boobs, sexy ass.
Ooh, no, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel.
Great boobs, sexy ass. It was a good MILF that I really am into. Without hesitation, I liked the photo and even showed it to my friend.
No!
Commenting on how I'd tap that.
No, sir. This is when you go to church. This is when you go to church, bro. This is when you go to church. You delete Instagram and then you go to church. You go to church.
A few minutes later, I received a notification that the woman had liked one of my photos.
Oh, Jesus. This man was
Curious.
Like, ooh, I'm in there.
Curious, I clicked on her profile and started scrolling through her pictures. That's when I realized, to my absolute horror, that the woman was my aunt. She's basically my mom's cousin. Although we're not very close and we don't see much of each other, we still know each other and how we are related. I was so ashamed of myself. How could I have been so stupid? I quickly unliked the photo and hoped that she hadn't noticed. Later that day, I received another IG notification. It was from her. Hey, I saw that you liked my photo earlier. Thanks for the support, she said. I cringed so bad. I responded with no problem and prayed that she wouldn't bring it up to anyone else. And that is it.
You know Marianne's boy, he's so sweet. He liked one of my bikini photos and he commented the little heart eyes.
No!
Eggplant. and like the little raindrop emoji. I don't really know what none of that means, but I just feel so loved. Such a sweet boy.
Yeah,
I'm glad he didn't comment on that. Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, but showing it to his friends and then going into a full conversation about how he's gonna tear that ass up is crazy. Sir, we don't read usernames about who's posted.
Right.
Like
I'm assuming that they probably don't see each other often, because like how you don't recognize that's your auntie. Like you just saw
Right.
titties and ass, was like, oh fuck, I'm finna fuck. Like, sir, look at the face at least.
Mm-hmm.
oh my god. Oh nah. Okay. Goodbye, Bella.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Tina. That was crazy. That one was.
Oh no, you bruh. The way that I need to go to church and it's like forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Expeditiously.
Like you need to repent after that, bro.
Forget
Jesus
repent. You just need to
Christ.
become like a monk, because obviously that's a sign. Like, you know what? Maybe I am the problem, because ain't no way.
All right. Mine is also from Today I Fucked Up. And the title of the Reddit post is Today I Fucked Up by Leaving My Dildo in the Shower.
I'm scared.
For a little background, me and my brother share a bathroom. Okay.
That's tough. That's
In a house with our other siblings and our parents. Shuddy, what?
Not the parent. Oh god.
I actually haven't read this post.
It's one thing, for a sibling to discover it. It's be like,
No,
what? Shut the fuck up. Like
everybody in the house
mind your
shares this
business.
bathroom.
Right. But if my mama or my pappy saw that, no.
You just have to evaporate. You just
Right.
gotta fuck a move. You just gotta learn how to evaporate, because ain't no way, bro.
Oh, man.
Like, I don't know what. Nah, old boy that had the sex bots on his bed.
Y'all.
Yeah. I feel like that's way worse.
I still need to know what he does for work. Those things are like $2,000 a pop, and he had 4 of them bitches.
Yo, he saved up.
Like, anyway, last night when my mom had left the house, my brother also went out to go see a movie, leaving me and my other siblings in the house alone. Me being the oldest, I was tasked with making dinner, taking care of my younger brother and sister. Before making dinner, I decided that it was the perfect time to take a shower and get me some alone time.
It's always the perfect time. And then shit goes south. Like,
when I finished, I put my dildo in the corner of the tub where the wall was to finish showering and whatnot. Silly old me forgot about a fatal mistake. Is that the dildo I hadn't seen that still sat in the corner of the tub. Oh, where'd it go?
See,
where'd it go?
If that could never be me. I would triple double 1,000. I don't know. I would make sure I leave no evidence to be found.
Yeah, there's too many damn people in the house for you to casually forget where you placed your dildo.
You should have like a whole like fucking protocol. You feel me? It's like, all right, I done lotioned. All right, let's see. I got my towel, got my phone. Fuck the dildo. God damn it.
Yeah. She says, now I wouldn't be so hard on myself about forgetting to grab it. If I would have grabbed the toy first, and I remember grabbed the toy after I remembered leaving it in the first place. But I pushed it off until later because my brother didn't get off of work until later. Fast forward, I had forgotten all about it, and I was simply relaxing in my bedroom. And when I get a text from my brother saying, "Did you take a shower today?"
Oh, God.
And my heart dropped to my fucking ass, but pushed it off as him just asking about his towel, since I have a habit of grabbing random towels. What?
Hold on, because I memorized the color, the size, like
There's this many people sharing a bathroom. I'm not just grabbing a towel willy-nilly.
right.
So hold on, I'm still stuck on the part where like Shorty remembered and was like, "Nah, I'll just get it later." She wanted to get caught for real.
Just okay. Since I responded with a no, and then he proceeded to ask me if I took. Sorry, I had to. If I took the one the night before, and this is where I realized everything, and then matters got worse. A picture. He sent me a picture of my dildo in the shower, implying that either it's my sister's if it's not mine, and that we'd have to educate them accordingly. I never moved so fast in my life. I grabbed all my things and left the house.
Done.
Under the ruse that I'm going to work, I ended up telling him that it is mine, and just to leave it there until I got home.
No. Go pick it up. Move it. This was the original problem that you left it there.
I told him that he doesn't have to touch it. Don't touch it. I would have said, don't touch it. You can pay me to touch it. My brother is a chill guy. He definitely understands that we've never been shy about sex jokes or advice from one another.
What in the hell? What kind of? Why we? No. Shorty wanted to get caught. Subconsciously, Shorty wanted to get caught.
I'm so. I'm gonna just finish this damn post. But the embarrassment I felt was next level. I want to avoid him as much as possible. I also know that it's normal and the situation is only embarrassing as you make it. Update that nobody asked for. First of all, my brother, it just means to parent my sister if she is owning a toy. Secondly, I separated this post into paragraphs. Okay, I don't care about that. My mom is still away, so I had to make dinner. Me and my older brother spoke as if nothing happened, and not a single like teasing or embarrassing comment was made towards me. And I partly think it's because he understands how flustered I am. My two younger siblings are still oblivious, and everything's fine and dandy.
Now he knows how flustered you are for real.
We've been bickering constantly for the past few months, and I even think we got along better today because he has taken pity on me. Thanks for the support and funny stories. Bitch.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying, Dante.
Yeah.
Dante said she's got way too many siblings to be wilding like this.
Like, bro, maybe you shouldn't be, playing with your cool or whatever in the family bathroom. Maybe that should strictly be a bedroom activity.
Like a bedroom thing.
Not
how are you going to forget? Like I said, that could never be me.
Dante's nuts. He just asked how big the dildo is.
Yo, I'm sorry. As a man who has two sisters,
somebody come get they man.
It'll be bad enough
that's your
if I see it, you feel me? But if they got like a goddamn monster, I can't look you in the eye.
I'm not even texting. I'm not texting you a picture of the dildo if I go to take a shower and I open up the curtain and there's, I don't know, a dragon dildo in there, like there is a dildo the size of a small child in there, I'm not questioning nothing. I'm actually just going to skip the shower.
Yeah, I think I just walk right back out. I'm
gonna text him like, you gotta come clean the bathroom. I need you to clean the bathroom. Why? Just go ahead, go clean that bathroom for me.
Size was not mentioned, Dante.
A 12-inch serving dish. like, don't get me wrong, a dildo was bad enough, but a 12-inch cervix destroyer is insane.
Cervix destroyer is fucking nuts.
Oh
Oh
God!
my god. No, because first of all, Shotty is just nasty. I'm sorry. Because you have 4 siblings, okay?
Right.
And your parents. And we have 6 people sharing this bathroom. And you say that you just grab whatever towel after you're done and dry off.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie to you. That would set me off.
I'm touching my towel and my towel only. I kind of assumed that everybody was like that.
Right.
No,
Apparently not.
Some people are not like that. Like some people,
Nah,
they feel like because you're already clean that it's not gross. I'm like, nah, dog. Like that's not how.
Nah,
that's not
'cause
how hygiene works.
You can't be finishing, blowing your back out and then you wipe off your leftover coochie juices on my towel. What the fuck?
Yeah, no. No.
Like, why does it smell like this? Every other day it smell like this. What is this smell? Like,
Okay.
I know it ain't me.
I know we don't have a box for chat, but Dante deserves it. Dante said 8-inch squid tentacle. You got to pull in Avatar: The Last Airbender and vanish.
Or better yet, she got like the little Uzi Vert thing I was telling y'all about. Like if she got that,
a gun, like just a whole.
like, bro, I gotta be like, hey, dog, I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what's going on in your life, but maybe you should talk to somebody because that's unhinged for real.
I feel like with this many damn people in the house, I'm masturbating in my room only.
Right.
I wonder if she has her own room because if she has 4 other siblings, she might have to share with the other, like the younger sisters. Maybe that's why she does it in the shower.
Like,
I don't know,
bruh. Maybe with how many damn people are in the house.
I would feel weirder about her DJing herself with her little sister in the room compared to like she just does it in the shower.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She said she was relaxing in her room though.
Oh, so I don't get it. Maybe the steam does something different. I don't know.
But yeah, that's my post. Shotty's nasty.
Well, talking about nasty.
Speaking about nasty. Oh, God.
So my post is also from today I fucked up, and the title reads as following: Today I fucked up by thinking dick cheese was normal.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna preface this that I have not read this post. I saw it, picked it up, and said, "Sounds cool enough."
I refused to read this post after reading the word dick cheese.
I don't know why I did it to myself.
Listen, Soju, you can't say nothing. You captain shit over there.
Okay.
For like 6 weeks straight.
Okay,
no,
but
no,
hold
no.
on. Hold on.
You're saying that dick cheese is less nasty than poop?
Right.
I feel like poop is here, dick cheese is right here. Like it's a little less. It's a little less. But like it's yeah. Shorty had IBS and decided today would be a good day to try anal, and then had shit and throw up all throughout the apartment. You trying to tell me a little dick cheese is worse than that?
A little dick cheese is no. It's never
Just
a little. It's
it,
never a little.
I'm just saying, like I feel like poop is here, dick cheese is right there.
You know what? Your girlfriend's in the your girlfriend's in the chat. Tara, come get your man.
Right, please.
Yo, hold on. Dante, am I wildin', bro? Am I wildin'? I feel like that. I feel like it's bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad as feces.
Nah, they gotta be like.
Yeah,
level.
I was about to say
They're
like, there's
level.
no way.
They
have to be the same level as gross.
Right underneath shit, bro.
Like
no, they're right
second.
here. They are right here.
I feel like it's a close second.
The other option, boyfriend, is shit.
What?
We have dick cheese, which if you don't know what that is, KJ gonna explain it in his post because I sadly read it. I wish I didn't, bro. I wish I could take back the minute I wasted of my life.
I mean, you're gonna hear it regardless.
I am, but they're leveled, bro. They're leveled.
Thank you, Dante.
No.
Thank you, Dante.
Come on.
Okay, but everybody poops. The only way you get dick cheese is by having poor hygiene.
Yeah, but Soju, all your stories had someone like
no, we're not.
shitting on-
No. We are not talking about the story. We're talking about the concept of dick cheese versus shit. Everybody poops, but you only get dick cheese if you have poor hygiene. You don't poop because you have poor hygiene.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I feel like
as like stories are exactly crazy. No, Dante, we're not talking about the stories. We're talking about poop versus dick cheese. That's it.
That's it.
Not the stories.
Fuck the stories.
But I feel like that's not a fair argument because, like,
what do you mean that's not a fair argument? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the stories. You feel
I mean,
like,
okay, the stories are going to be crazy because the poop is not in the toilet.
Right.
That's it, you know? Poop stories are always going to be crazier than dick cheese unless he smeared dick cheese on the wall. Like
yo.
Like
imagine you walk in, you're like, the fuck is that smell? You look to your left, you're like, hey, yo, what's that? What's on your wall? And they're like, I ran out of toilet paper, so I just rubbed my dick on the wall.
But I'm
that
just
came
mad that it's caught. Like, please, can we get this minute through so I can like have my life back?
Okay, so
she was like crying.
Today I fucked up by thinking dick cheese was normal.
Nasty.
Obligatory did not happen today. I rather found out about it over a course of a few months. When me and my ex were still dating, I used to always gag at the taste and scent of his penis. It always had a rim of white cheese-like substance around the foresk.
See, that was my exact reaction. So yes.
Hold on. I wasn't prepared.
And she kept sucking.
I wasn't prepared. I should have read this.
Okay. No, you can't say this isn't just as nasty as poop being everywhere. You can't say this is not just as nasty as poop being everywhere.
Shorty saw a Gouda cheese around her man's schmeat and said, nom 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 nom. Huh?
She didn't want to say nom nom nom,
but she still did
it. Dante, Dante's wildin'. He said Shotty said she needed to be like, I'm lactose intolerant.
She should have. Ladies, look at me. All the ladies that listen to this podcast, if you go down on somebody, whether it be man, woman, non-binary, whatever, and they got a cheese-like substance around their body parts, do not put your mouth there.
No.
Do not put don't go nowhere near it, actually. Don't go nowhere near it.
Oh my God.
I'm re-traumatized.
Keep reading this damn post. We're one sentence in and I want to throw up.
Oh my God. During these past few weeks, me, my friend, and my boyfriend got to talking about what we are happy with in our current relationships. And I said how I really liked how the taste of his meat in my mouth didn't make me want to puke my brains out.
The bar, where is it?
And it's lower than hell at this point.
Lower than hell, bro.
What the fuck?
This spiraled into a conversation about hygiene, and I found out that dick cheese is not a normal part of the male anatomy.
They probably looked at her like, bitch.
No, because the way that I would have been...
We ain't making
out no more. What do you
No
mean? You like the taste?
We ain't making out no more. You had schmeat Gouda in your mouth. You had schmeat Swiss in your mouth. No, ma'am. We gotta break up. We gotta break up because now I gotta go get tested, make sure I don't got something. Wonder why I keep getting all these damn cavities. You the reason why.
Like if the bar was set in hell and she was down there limbo dancing with the devil. No,
like bro. If you giving somebody some head and the scent and taste makes you want to
foul,
That should be warning
And you
sign.
still did it?
Like, you's a nasty bitch. I'm sorry. You's a nasty
No,
bitch.
honestly, no, they have to be hella young. They have to be hella young. And
I
this
don't
is
give a
the
damn.
first penis she's ever seen.
If it smells and tastes awful, you don't hit up Google and be like,
I'm not. I feel like taste is taking it too far. If it smells and you see a ring of cheese, you don't even.
I would have thought he had like an STD or something. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I pull down shorty pants and I see American cheese looking at me, I'm gonna be like, you need to go to a doctor because that is not normal. I have watched a lot of videos on the hub and I ain't never seen nothing like that. You need to go to a doctor immediately.
Like, because I'm sorry, smell and seeing a ring of cheese alone, I'm not putting my mouth on it.
No.
I'm not putting my mouth on it. The way that she still did.
Shorty said she likes cheeses. Fuck
For
it.
the sake of love, bro. You feel? For the sake of love. That's why she did.
I've been with my girl for almost 12 years. And there's still not a goddamn way that I would have been like, fuck it. Like, no. I would have politely been like, baby, we need to go to the shower. We should go shower together. I think that would spice it up. You know, let's shower and then like let's lather right there for like a solid 20-30 minutes. It's gonna feel great.
20-30 minutes is nuts.
Oh god.
Okay, there's still a little bit left. This spiraled into a conversation about hygiene, and I found out that dick cheese is not a normal part of the male anatomy. I was frankly horrified at the thought of having had bacterial buildup in my mouth and genitals.
Yeah. If she was out here sucking it, I'm pretty sure she was taking it too. Like,
so shorty,
I'm not hungry anymore.
I ate before this podcast. It is my own fault because Tina did warn me, and I said, "Fuck it." I said, "Fuck it."
bro.
And I can't be mad at nobody but me because
Yep.
I read it and I was like, "Oh, it can't be that bad."
No, I'm currently cooking.
I'm so sorry, babe. I'm so sorry. I can't blame nobody but me.
No, I read the word dick cheese and I'm like, I ain't even touching this post.
Oh my god.
I read the word dick cheese and I'm like, this is gonna be disgusting on a whole new level, and they've been yelling at me for this shit post. I'm not gonna read this.
Shorty's dumb. Shorty's a little dumb. So she says, I also finally figured out that a bacterial infection I developed during me and my ex's relationship was due to him not washing his thing enough.
Yep.
I am genuinely thankful for my friend and my current boyfriend for letting me know that this was not normal. Otherwise, I might still be thinking it was normal.
So, but that had to, like Soju said, that had to have been like her first boyfriend or something, because
There's no way.
there's no way she was out here just with dick cheese in her life. Please.
I'm looking through the comments to see if she
Multiple
responds.
dick cheeses.
Yo, someone said OP is willingly lollipopping a moldy schmeat. Well, I guess that means I should be at least be able to get a date with a girl.
I mean, you know what? That's valid. That's valid as fuck. This girl's out here tasting some blue cheese on that schmeat. And he's like, shit, if there's women out here doing this, maybe I can get a date.
Oh my
damn.
god.
My
Let
God.
me tell you something, fellas. If you can't find you a lady, it is more than likely you. We got shorties over here giving slop top to Jesus. Like Shorty really said, oh yeah, I kept getting all these bacterial infections and couldn't figure out why. I thought it was me for real.
Bitch.
Girl.
My stomach's upset.
I hope you ain't planning to go into the medical field, because I'm gonna be very concerned.
My stomach hurts. KJ, if you read dick cheese in the title, I need you to never read it again, bro. Oh my god. Or read it first before you read it on the pod.
Bro, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same
Oh
time.
my god.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, KJ wins.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I might have to break up with you after that. Like you had that in your mouth. I wonder why they broke up. I need an update. I'm gonna save this in case she does update this. I need an update.
Boyfriend, there is no vote. We have voted unanimously that KJ won.
We already know Dr. finna vote for Tina.
You weren't
You're right.
even here for my story, bro. You can't vote for me.
I'm gonna give you the TLDR. Tina's story was old boy found a thirst trap of his auntie and didn't realize it was his auntie. Soju's one was Shorty Shorty went to go have fun time in the shower, left her
He was
schmeat
there
on
for
the
that
bathtub, and then her brother found it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
y'all
Again,
heard
could
mine.
not be me, bro.
No, there's way too many damn people in the house. Shawty is
Come
wilding
on,
for
come
doing
on.
that in a very
Shorty got a
shared
full
bathroom.
house.
What is this dictatorship? Not if all three of us vote for KJ, what's your vote gonna do, Dante? You got outvoted.
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
God. All right, well that's it. I think that's my third or fourth week winning in a row.
Yeah. Now
I
you
went
can.
from winning none to winning quite a bit.
I was about to say, KJ, you might as well do the update because the Reddit post that I had prepared for today is longer than the time we have.
Okay. So before we get into that, I also want to say if you have a crazy story that you want to share with us, you can email us at unhinged. What is it? Unhinged and unfiltered at Gmail. We will keep you anonymous if you want us to. We will try our hardest to make sure none of your like personal information gets out there. And yeah, or if you just want advice on something, you can email us as well, or you can hit us up on the Tick of Talk, and or you can contact one of us personally. Yeah. All right. So the update. Let me find it because I ain't gonna lie to you, I was not prepared to read this update.
I mean I could try, but we only have like half an hour left, and the title of like the post that I have prepared is from like our I guess r/relationship advice, and it's called "My Husband Admits That I'm Ugly."
Save that for next week. I got it. Okay. All right. So for those of y'all who weren't here last week, this dude agreed to sleep in with his boss in front of her husband, and her husband like wanted to watch, but when they were doing the act, he fell asleep, and the wife and the husband got into a full out argument. And while they're arguing, my boy is still thrusted, still stroking, and he's like, "Hey, should I leave?" And the husband's like, "Nah, champ, stay." And it's like slap his ass, and he immediately got soft after the husband like slapped his ass as he was walking out. So here is the update. So it is a little lengthy, so I'm gonna try and breeze through it as quickly as possible. So it reads: So there I was, face to face with my former boss and her flatulent husband once again. I agreed to meet them at the same restaurant as the last time because the free food was the only good thing I remembered. The purpose of the meeting, according to my former boss, was to clear the air following what happened. A phone call or message or no communication at all would have been more than acceptable for me because I just wanted to move on. But my ex-boss insisted on restoring peace in person, and I eventually said yes. The husband was in the men's room when I showed up for the meeting, which made me laugh a little on the inside because it seemed like an intentional nod to how active his ass was during our previous interaction.
How much was he farting during that cuck session? Because I would have gotten soft with.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I smell some rotten eggs, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. So my fuck, I lost my place. Oh, my ex boss thanked me for agreeing to meet with her and said her husband will join us soon. Meanwhile, she apologized for how unfortunate things turned out when we had sex before telling me. Whoa, sorry. before telling me that she had been brainstorming ways to improve the experience for next time. Next time? I don't want no damn next time.
You
Like,
and your
y'all
husband
have
got
fun without me.
You and your husband got into a screaming match, and I'm over here just, stroking. I can't. I'm not gonna hold you. I can't believe he kept fucking her while she's over here actively screaming at her husband.
Yeah, because she was screaming his name on the top of her lungs, like not in like a sexy way, obviously, but like that's also mad, like weird to be trying to clap some cheeks while you holler another man's name.
Mm-hmm.
The husband emerged from the men's room at that moment and greeted me with an awkward fist bump and an unspoken hello again, while his wife was trying to convince me to accept another invitation into their bedroom. She persuaded me to at least hear her out before I said yes or no. Her plan was to pivot her approach in the bedroom and embrace the dominant position during sex because she believed her husband would be less likely to fall asleep again if he was watching her put on a show and take control. My ex-boss paused at that point and looked at her husband like that was his cue to swallow his sushi and add to what she was saying. The husband pointed his chopsticks at me and said he expected more energy from a young guy.
No.
Hell no, dog. Hell no, brother. What the fuck? It's like, I'm not here to be cucked with some degular missionary sex. You better be hanging from the ceiling. You want me to stay awake. What?
Yo, could you imagine someone's like, yeah, I fell asleep because you ain't slanging the way I thought you'd be slanging. Like, you in your early 20s. I need you to do something crazy. Do a helicopter in there.
I'm dead.
Dive in. Jump off the roof. Do something.
I was expecting you to turn her inside out. Like, I need more entertainment. That's why I fell asleep for
real. But based on what he observed while was still awake, I was fucking his wife the same way he fucked his wife whenever he's more in the mood to masturbate. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was fucking his wife the same way he fucked his wife whenever he's more in the mood to not masturbate. I said having sex with another man's wife while the man was in the room was trying to poop comfortably while a random person was watching. The husband asked if I made moaning noises when I pooped. I said my moans mid-poop was dependent on how hard I had to push to unclog my colon. What kind of conversation is this? The husband said I might need to start pretending that I'm pushing as hard as possible when I sleep with someone because I never made a sound when I was intimate with his wife.
I didn't make a sound because y'all was fucking arguing.
And
while I was balls deep.
And farting.
He's claiming that the reason why he fell asleep was because old boy's boring.
Okay, but that I'm not gonna hold you. That is a crazy statement coming from a man to another man. He's like, I need you to moan. I need you to be in that bitch's ear. I need to hear you enjoying it, sir.
Like,
huh?
I've been in my woman, bro. My wife coochie's A1. And you over there silent? How dare you?
God.
I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh my God.
This is a Lamborghini class coochie, and you acting like it's a goddamn Toyota.
No.
Wrong with you.
He's like, this isn't a goddamn Prius. It's not quiet and safe for the environment.
I said pretending to poop during sex was sound advice coming from a guy who was unable to stop farting while I was fucking in front of him. My ex-boss pushed her plate away and said she lost her appetite listening to us. I said I didn't think I was sexually compatible with my ex-boss, and her husband suggested that they get another guy for the job. My ex-boss pointed out that the two of us were very sexual compatible when we had our one-night stand prior to her meeting her husband. God damn. This is a weird conversation. He should have just stayed his ass at home. Because what the fuck? I got one person telling me I'm boring, and I got the other person saying, nah, use the bee's knees. I love it.
Oh my god. So that means that when the wife pitched the idea of using him, she was like, "Yeah, he curled my toes. I saw the Lord for real. Like that was, like that was top 5 best dick I've had in my life."
I said I wouldn't call that sexually compatible since she was my boss back then and both of us were drunk. The husband said now he lost his appetite too. I said I had someone in mind. I had someone in mind that might be perfect for what they want. The husband sarcastically asked if it's another young employee his wife hooked up with. I said it was one of my more sexually experienced friends. My ex boss said if it's not me, then it's no one. The husband
Ooh.
encouraged his wife to at least allow me to provide more information about my friend before instantly calling off the whole thing.
What? Yeah, just get marriage counseling.
Yeah.
What is going on? Just get therapy, y'all.
Or just get a divorce. Cause Tina, you weren't here last week, but like they got into like a full on like screaming match. It wasn't like hey, you fell asleep, wake up. It was like, yo, fuck you, nah bitch, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's like, this is why we had to bring in a third anyway, because you're always too tired to be fucking me. And he's like, well, maybe I wouldn't be too tired if I wasn't working so damn much, and don't give me none of your girl boss bullshit.
Yeah.
And then started arguing about their careers, and he's just over here like,
Dog.
should I keep going? Like, he's still fucking her this entire argument.
Anyway, the information I provided prompted my ex-boss and her husband to agree to meet my friend. I contacted my friend the following day and explained the situation. He became interested as soon as I showed him photos of my ex-boss. I shared his contact details with my ex-boss with his permission and thought that would be the end of my involvement in the circus. Little did I know that my friend would call me a few days later to ask me why the fuck I never warned him that the husband had a pit bull. I said I didn't know. My friend said he had to fuck my ex-boss in front of the husband and his hellhound.
No. No, thank you.
When they get the dog.
I'm assuming it had to be recently because I feel like you would have noticed the dog.
Nah, I know the dog was up in that man's cheeks, just smelling them cheeks. Yeah, you gonna keep clapping cheeks, but this dog's wet nose gonna be in them cheeks too.
That's nuts. I asked my friend if the pit bull did anything to hurt him. He said the dog barked from time to time, and then the husband would either shush the dog or translate and tell my friend what the dog wanted him to do or not do during sex.
Why would the dog know? Also, Tara just said the husband said, if you don't fuck her right, I'm letting him loose.
This sounds awful. Bro, I wouldn't be in this situation, but if I was, I come in, I see a pit bull, I'm cool. I'm all right.
Nah, I don't think he's really friends with this dude. Because why? You had a horrible experience. Nah, let me call him my homeboy to give you guys a better experience. Are you friends for real?
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna cuss you out.
Right. Like, I don't blame his friend hitting him up like a couple of days later and cussing him, like being like, why the fuck did you not tell me about all this shit?
Yeah. All right. So I was at a loss for words. My friend said the husband slapped his butt when he finished and called him a good boy.
Ooh.
Yo, the husband got a thing for butts because he did the same thing to the original poster.
I think the husband just has a thing for men.
Maybe.
Because I'm not gonna hold you. I'm still like, he slaps him on the ass. Good boy is crazy, being like, I need you to be more vocal during sex. I want to hear you enjoying that pussy. What?
Yeah, it's I don't know. It sounded so ridiculous. I was struggling not to laugh. However, I did feel bad for my friend because I could relate. My friend said he would have punched the husband if the pit bull was not in the picture. I apologize for introducing him to my ex-boss and her husband. My friend thanked me for the trauma and said, bye, bro. I decided to do what I should have done after my last post and block my ex-boss. She's crazy, but I think she somehow married someone even crazier. I'm still working on my way to make my friend like me again.
Nah, fuck you, bro. That's not.
No.
First of all, I would have blocked your number. Like, thanks for the trauma is a like goodbye line. You are not in my life anymore.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nah, dog. Nah.
Also, I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of want to see a picture of Shotty because these dudes just see a picture of her and it's like, oh yeah, I'll fuck her in front of her
Well,
husband.
Also, I realize that I'm in the minority here. A lot of dudes don't have a problem getting some cheeks in front of a dude. I remember, like, in my former podcast, it was like a discussion topic where, like, hey, like, what, like, would you fuck someone in front of their like husband, whatever? And everyone was like, yeah, well, I don't see what the problem is. I'm like, but the husband's in the corner beating his meat, like, I mean, I just won't look over there. I'm gonna just focus here. I'm locked in. I'm like, no, because he's still over there.
Yeah, I mean, not him standing at the edge of the bed with a dog.
Yeah,
Giving pointers on what he wants to see done to his wife. Like, we are not friends anymore.
Yeah.
Like, if I was dude's friend and like you proposed this idea to me, like and you knew how fucking awful it was, why would you rope me into this?
Also, they need to stop calling people they know. Why don't they just like go to a bar and talk to a stranger or something? Like,
that's probably because that's more work.
I guess, but at least I don't know. Like, just no. Just
go on Craigslist. Damn. This is what Craigslist is for.
Oh, but yeah, that's it. There's a TLDR, but that shit is like a paragraph, so I'm cool.
Well, that's not a TLDR, then that's weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Too long didn't read. Here's also another paragraph. Yeah. I was about to say that didn't take you that long, KJ. It only took you like 17.
A good amount of time.
Took you like 15 minutes. It's fine.
I guess.
Nah, but when I'm not gonna hold you. As soon as I saw that there was an update, and I was like, "Oh nah, I'm sending this to KJ right now," because I was not expecting an update from that post.
Also, I felt so honored because that post, I saw it so much on like those like Minecraft Reddit video things you see on TikTok. I was like, yeah, I picked a good one. They made it on TikTok.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that shit was crazy. I'll save we're actually not going to do the podcast for the next like couple of weeks because KJ's moving.
Yeah, I am moving with my girlfriend. Very excited. So we move next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday. So and then like next week I'll be packing. So that's the reason why we're not doing it next week. So next week and then the week after and maybe the week after that we'll be probably just next week and the week after. So next 2 weeks we will not be posting. But yes, I am moving. I am super excited. We have been wanting this for quite some time.
Tierra said, "Woo!"
Yeah, woo. And you probably hear her in the background in one of these episodes being like, "What? That's crazy."
Yo, whenever we're doing the podcast and Zach's like behind me listening, all I see out of the corner of my eyes sometimes is his face looking at me nuts and then going back to what he was doing.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. The apartment, like, I like it so much. The only like con I have is I wish it had more closet space, but other than that, I'm really excited. And I don't know if I'm going to do like a tour. Maybe we'll see.
Apartment tour.
Yeah.
I love apartment tours.
Yeah. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We will be taking a small break for the next 2 weeks. I'm hoping that what Wednesday is that? The Wednesday was the 3rd. Hopefully April 3rd we will be back. If we do decide to take another week, check out all of our Discord servers, and we are working on making a Twitter fairly soon. So if you have a Twitter, you could follow us on that. And yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and have a great night. Bye.
Goodbye.